Hi there and welcome to my channel. This is Kate in Australia and in the Journal Nest, and the sun is going down. I've got a roast lamb, which is a very Australian thing, in the oven, and I just said to my husband, I think I've got one more video in me. So if you've already watched the earlier one, don't feel you have to watch this one, but I just need to catch up with my journaling. A few of you have noticed that I'm doing a lot more slow stitching. It's not that I'm not journaling, but just getting back into the balance. So welcome to my channel. If you're new, it's fantastic to have you here, every single one of you. I just have gratitude towards you. So if you're choosing to spend some time with me right now, it won't be a hugely long one. Oh, I forgot to check the storage, so who knows if it abruptly finishes, you know whose fault that is, not mine. I've been doing some work on this journal that I started very boldly and bravely a little while ago, and then my Etsy shop with my digitals went crazy. But I'm going to try now. I've got some papers and I thought I would just explore how a few of you have been saying you've got lots and lots of things and you don't know where to start. Well, I'm going to have a play this afternoon and see if I can just encourage and inspire. Now, I also know and totally accept that many of you don't like colours, and you know me, this is just my little bit of a crossover from my inspiration from the girls, Rachel and Sarah, and now I'm sort of, I'm just using my stitching and my approach to embroidery, I suppose, just to see if I can do variations in my journals. I posted some on my website. I'm going to give Etsy the flick. Well, they gave me the flick, so we'll see if I can. And just before I race into it, I did receive a lovely gentleman in my area knew that I loved these books, What Katie Did, and I got these dropped off the other day, and as well as reading them, I'm just thinking that I might start a new series of What Katie Did. So how random was that? Here we go. Let's sit down, Kate, and gather your bits and pieces. This is going to be paper, not stitching. The week ahead is really busy, and yeah, not sure where we'll all end up. So far, this is a completely plain cover, and I almost can't bear looking at it, but because I'm going to do embroidery on that. So I've got the 3 signatures in, that's spare. And if you remember, this was going to be my bridge between Edith Holden's papers and using butterflies and birds. So that's where we're up to so far. I've got a little space there to tuck something in. There's that vintage postcard. So this is me. Look, I start dressing before I even start. So there's the pages so far. Let's see, what can we do here? It's June, and it is June. I've been busy today, and it's been so much fun finishing projects off. I almost wanted to call it finish it Sunday. So am I in shadow? Not sure. So how's your weekend been so far? We Aussies are about at that time where we have to go to work tomorrow. We start to go, oh no, that went too fast. But but as I said, I've got the garlic and the rosemary coming up from the kitchen, and so that's a quintessential well-being feeling for me. Okay, so I've made just a little flip there for June. This is manuscript. This is the middle of the middle signature, and I just love how it's still got a lot of bits and pieces. This is incredibly plain. So what can we do here? Can we? I suppose I'm just showing you, and I know many of you like me don't use digitals. And for Kate, Kate to be using digitals might seem a bit of a surprise. It's a surprise to me, but really it's about just keeping on going, following your gut, as we call it over here. And I do want to, this is the hardest thing, which is the biggest hole. Let's try this one here. And this is about me incorporating more colour so that I can use these beautiful birds and florals. So I'm just using a digital from my own work to bridge the gap. So that's all it is. It's just an evolution. I will never, ever, ever desert my neutrals. And indigo, that's me. I've got a new series. Next thing, just get ready. I need to do 3 denim journals because that's where I started. Let's see, look, I've made a tag when I was really thinking about covering that. So let's make a pocket that tag can sit in. Someone was asking if I had this bluebird in my digital, my blue set. I haven't yet, but that was a good reminder. So we'll just see how I go. It just may not be something that I need to do to make digitals. But I do feel better about it being on my own website page now than or having them lost by Etsy. So I hope, here we are, just those of you who love, I better check that I'm in the right place as well. Those of you who enjoy the detail of laces, this is that same apron that I brought back from Kansas. And I love that I can look at that and remember adding that in the chain stitch and these French knots and these ones over here. So Sunday night ahead, I am going to be doing some stitching. And I may as well tell you about my week ahead because it's going to be busy. That's why I'm getting a few of these in maybe a little bit earlier than I thought, because I'm getting to go to Sydney and my mum and I are planning to go out for coffee and then to the sewing basket. Feels ages since I've been there. I have to start watching the pennies because I have this irresistible urge to buy every piece of embroidery that I see and rescue them. But how much fun is it? And they don't really break the bank, do they? Okay, so I'm putting one of these bits of embroidery here. We'll flip it over there. Make this into a pocket. And then that tag will go into it. So if I haven't buried, of course she has. So yeah, how is your week ahead looking? I'm going for a walk tomorrow with my girlfriends very early. Then I'm going to the open studio with Zoe, and I haven't done a crochet video lately, but Zoe is starting a crochet project, and we're going to sit down and have a look at the pattern and the stitches, which just makes me so excited. And how can we fit all our making in, everyone? Got all these, so many ideas, so many projects. And most of all, I want to start. I've got Missy and I have been talking about these amazing crochet bags. I've done that upside down, everyone. So when that happens, you just go, okay, I wanted the daisy to be up that way, but it's not. So we just change plans, put that bit there, flap this over and stick it down, or maybe leave it as a little flap. I still haven't got a pocket. Still haven't got a pocket. That one will come. All right. That's all my Edith bits. I just better not use old digitals because that's not what this is about. That's why I didn't get organised well enough at the beginning. Kate's feeling so happy that she... Okay, I can see a book here, so I'll just flip over. I don't know what I'm looking for, but as I've shared before, just look for things that speak to you. Like that little birdie. Oh, there's something beautiful. And remember, you can get these secondhand, and this one was already harvested. Okay, let's leave this one and see what we can do. So this is the middle signature. I love that element of surprise. There we go. So if we, I think I'm gradually getting the hang of these page extensions, thanks to Rachel. It's all about the vertical. I realise, oh, that's pretty. So what if I flip that back? Didn't make quite, oh yeah, I have. So this is a pink water lily off tablecloth that I bought and promised the lady selling it that I would treasure it, and look, it's becoming forever recognised. And then this is a white water lily, so that's that contrast there. Okay, so big lily, little, and I didn't even plan that. Okay, so we have 2 plain bits here. So this is a botanical. I'm sort of learning about the names of these. That's what other people call them anyway. I'm thinking, look how random I'm being. So much fun. This is what when you get in the flow of making. I've been making all day, all posting and putting things in my shop, and just realised what a blessing that is. Okay, so there's going to be a little pocket. Get the tape out. Oh, look at that big flower there. I printed these double-sided, and really I've just printed, I haven't got a lot of pages, but when you print them back to back, the possibilities are, you know, really infinite, I'm thinking. Now that's a bit bold, but I haven't taken my time. Okay, because this is going down at the back bottom of the page, I'm not going across that way. Let's just flip this up. There we go. And we have a second pocket on here, or a flip. Maybe I'll just leave that as a flip for the moment. Let's see, because it's the end of the signature, and you know me, I like to have that interesting. Let's pop that postcard in there. I know some of you are concerned about me giving away all my postcards, but they're for sharing. Okay, here's a bit of floral on floral. No, fine. I'm going to sew one at that pocket, so you won't see me do that, but I love making a quick pocket with the machine. Plain. Okay. What do we need? We've got florals over here. Daffodils that come before the swallow dares and take the winds of March with beauty. Not sure. Oh, look at this. It says song. Okay, so what about the idea of a song? We've got music here, song, and because of your kindness and encouragement, look at Kate now. If you watch my earlier videos, I would never dare do this, but I'm going to fussy cut off. Look at these scissors. Nearly cut his little feet off. We'll put a little bird there. I was just want to cover up that word pain. It doesn't belong in my happy journal. So I hope you're getting the idea. Like, even if you have no idea what to do, gather your bits and pieces around you and just start playing. It doesn't matter if it doesn't work. It's a bit bold, Kate. Like that ending. Look at this beautiful paper. I'm half tempted with you. Because I want to put some slow stitching over. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. So many of you have loved this little blue bird of happiness. So let's have it as the beginning. Not quite straight, but we'll make that happen. And then I'm going to put some more things over the top. I want to keep a bit of that velvet balance. So let's rip away. Okay, take a little bit, strip off the top. So these are my daisies, stitching, my French knots, or whatever they are. Not mine, but you know what I mean. I sewed them. And now someone asked me about what weight have I printed. My printer just had 160 GSM in it. I don't know what that is in anybody else's. And when I first started journaling, I got very paranoid that I didn't know about the measurements of paper, but really, I said anything, I'd say the thicker the better, because then it's more versatile, even when I tea dye. I use a step up from copy paper, but I know that many of us only have access to copy paper, so it does work. Right, there we are. The book doesn't look as naked anymore. Won't finish up like that, but that's just an idea. And what's the story going to be? Now let's stick to stitching. Ooh, my butterfly's a bit big. And remember, if you buy digitals, you can always resize them. And print them across ways to make a tiny one. I know a lot of digital designers make all the pockets and tags and things like that. I haven't done that. I've just done the paper all on one size, because ultimately then you can make your own decisions. You've got choice, and I believe that will encourage you. So what you're seeing is the opposite of perfect. I'm not deliberately trying to do that, but when you get in the flow, just keep going, and we can always fix. We can put washi tape over. This is going to have other stitched elements on top. But it does give joy to me to see that wonky daisy that I did. Keep going on about those knots, but they were done on the plane, I think. Now I can't even remember. Okay, so now let's see if we're getting to have a sense